Hello. So we're back. Adding and subtracting fractions. Add 5/12 and 7/12. They are like denominators because the denominators match. Oops, I had them erased. It's okay. So they match, right? As long as they're like denominators, you can add them. 5/12 plus 7/12. Well, you would keep the denominator and you would add the top. And 5 plus 7 is 12. And 12 divided by 12 is 1. So that final answer would be 1. Subtracting, like denominators, they match again. And you have, you're going to subtract 1/18 from 7/18. So you would do 7/18 minus 1/18, right? And then you would keep the denominator, which is 18, and you would do 7 minus 1, which is 6. Okay? Not too hard. Not too hard. As long as they're like denominators, you worry about the numerator. Next. So adding unlike denominators. 7/12 and 1/3. So I kind of had it already set up, and I erased some of the answers so we could do it together. So 12 goes into 12 once, and 1 times 7 is 7. You have to think about that equivalent fraction. 3 goes into 12 4 times. If I multiplied this with 4, then I'm going to multiply the top with 4. And this would be 4, right? So then I have like denominators. And I was looking for the LCD, which is the least common denominator. And 12 was it. So 7 plus 4 is 11 over 12. And remember, this stands for least common denominator. And that is what you are trying to find when the denominators do not match, when they're unlike denominators. Now, calculator skills. Remember, you're using that Casio FX260, and you're going to use that ABC button, 7 ABC 12, plus 1 ABC 3, and you're going to hit the equal. It's going to look like this on your calculator, but this would be the answer that you're looking for in writing down the answer, or if you're at the test for multiple choice, right? Okay. Next up, subtracting, and this is subtracting with a mixed number, with unlike denominators, and you go, ooh, Miss Saul, what do you do with that? So, well, calculator skills, you would do 11 ABC 1, ABC 4, minus 3 ABC 2, ABC 5 equals, and then you would punch that in. So over here, though, we're going to do it manually. So we are looking for the least common denominator of 4 and 5. I believe I could do 20. So that's what we're going to do. But you keep the whole numbers on the outside. You subtract, you carry that sign over, right? Because you're using subtraction. You change it to 20 for the denominator. And then you do find the equivalent fraction so you can subtract. 4 goes into 20 5 times, and 5 times 1 is 5. 5 goes into 20 4 times, and 4 times 2 is 8. However, I noticed what? That I cannot do 5 minus 8 because we're not dealing with integers yet. So I have a little bit of a predicament, right? A little bit of a pickle. So I'm going to take 20 and I'm going to borrow 1, right? I'm going to borrow 1 from my 11 and I'm going to turn it to a 10. And I'm going to make that 1 into a fraction of that 1, of whatever that denominator is of that problem. Follow me? You can pause, go back, rewind. This is great, right? So then this would be 10 25 over 20, and then minus 3 8 over 20, Kind of made that a little small. Let me erase that real quick. Sorry about that. So 3, right? And now I can look at this and I can subtract now. 25 minus 8 is going to be 17 over 20. And 10 minus 3 is going to be 7. If I did it on the calculator, excuse me 1 second, I could probably get the same answer. So let's hope that. 11 ABC 1 ABC 4 minus 3 ABC 2 ABC 5 equals. Yes, thank you. 7/17/20. And it looks like this on the calculator. So you just have to rewrite it as 7/17/20 when you're looking for the answer. Okay? All right. So let's see what's next. Word problems. 3.5 hours in the stockroom. Someone's been working for 3.5 hours, and that person has been working for 1 3/4 hours. How many more hours does, oh, and it's a girl, she plan to work on this task? My fault, I get a little lazy, I don't fill in all the information, so work with me here, right? 3.5 hours in the stockroom, 1 3/4 hours she's already been working. How many more hours? So that's subtraction. So 3.5 minus 1 3/4, and then you would have to find the least common denominator of 2 and 4 is 4. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 goes into 4 once, so you keep it, so that's good. Uh-oh, and then we have what? We have 2/4, and then we got the minus 3/4. We can't subtract. We got to borrow. This turns into a 2. We add 4/4 because the one whole that we borrow, we have to turn it into a fraction. And then we have 6/4 minus 1 3/4. And then you do your subtraction. Now you're ready to do the problem, and you have 1 3/4. And that's it. That's the answer. Now you could do that also on your calculator with the ABC button. I didn't write that up on there, but you can also practice that if you like. Next. And this is where we stop because we did multiplying and dividing already. So you look for that one and we're finished. So have a great day. Thank you.